I'm hoping this is going to turn out to be a husbandry video for my Nhandu chromatus juvenile. She's been a bit reclusive lately. It stinks because before her recent molt, she used to hang outside all the time, and I didn't want to do a husbandry video on her because she was getting close to pre-molt and her colors weren't really popping out. However, she just molted recently, put on a fair bit of size, looks absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favorite teas appearance-wise. I just love the red abdomens with the very striking white stripes on the legs and the cream colored carapace. Just a beautiful tarantula. This is one I bought after I tried to order a female. It was about 3 years ago now, right after Christmas. And I ordered a female from a keeper who had advertised on Arachnoboards. 6-inch, had just molted, just gorgeous, gorgeous animal. Well, the temperatures had dropped quite a bit during that time. Oh, there we go. Gonna get a good view of this. Temperatures had dropped quite a bit around that week, and she was very eager to send the specimens out. I bought a Nhandu chromatus and several other specimens off her. She was getting rid of her collection. And unfortunately, she sent the box out. It was, we got a break in the weather. It was about 40 degrees during the day, 50. She sent the box out without a heat pack. So shortly after Christmas, my whole family gathers around. FedEx shows up with the box. We are incredibly excited to open this up. And basically what I did was open up a box full of dead spiders. It was very, very depressing. So anyway, long story short, the 6-inch female that I ordered had frozen. It was horrifying. And since then, I've been trying to find another one. So I had ordered recently from, I believe it was Pet Center USA, and noticed they had an Nhandu for sale. Nhandu. So I picked it up. Oh, nope. Scratch at it with stamps. He had one, so I picked it up, and it's been an intriguing little animal. Let me just see if we can get a little shot of her in there. Did a little, when I got it, it was about a inch and a half, inch and a quarter, inch and a half or so. And it had this weird little thing where if I gave it anything that was decent size, so at this size, usually I drop something in, it's about a ½ inch long or so, it would eat the heads off and deposit them in the corner of its enclosure. And it took me a little while to figure out what was going on because I found some gnats around the enclosure one day and couldn't figure out what they were doing and what they were going at. And I basically found 4 dead crickets webbed up and buried in the corner over here. And that's where the gnats were coming from. I had no idea she was putting them there. So it was kind of some strange behavior. So I found after that if I dropped in stuff that was, honestly, I would normally think would be too small for a spider of that size. She'd take them down, no problem, eat them, and I wouldn't find any of the remains. So that stopped. Since then, she's molted twice. And now she has no problem taking down bigger things. As you can see, there's a red racer right in there with her. She's got one in with her now. These guys eat very, very well, except for that little strange beheading cricket massacre thing we had going. They grow fairly quickly. Beautiful, beautiful species. I do keep, you can't tell, but you can kind of see there that half of this is usually kept moist. The other half is usually kept dry. She's done fine like that. So not any heavy moisture requirements for them. I have heard that Nhandu hairs are some of the most potent and irritating of the spiders out there with the irritating hairs. I haven't been haired by this one. She doesn't kick an awful lot. Her temperament's actually been quite good. So something to think about if you get this species. Apparently the hairs are pretty bad. And if I do have any experiences with them, I'll definitely update this video with them. But she's kept like all my other ones. Low 60s to mid 60s in the winter, and then the summer months we're talking mid 60s to just about 80 degrees or so. She's perfectly fine. I moisten down the substrate maybe once a month or so, and I let it dry it in between. Always have a water dish available. I've never seen her drinking, but you know, it's always there, and I do give all my tarantulas water dishes. And more often than not, if you don't jar her enclosure, she will be out in the open. She's been a little more reclusive after her latest molt, but I'm guessing as she puts on some size, she'll become a little more brazen, a little more brave, and come out and hang out for me. So at least I got a little shot of her. I know this is mostly just me talking to a spider butt here, but I don't want to disturb her. I was kind of hoping she'd come out and grab that roach right there and give us one more peek. But beautiful species, Nhandu chromatus. Again, they're usually very inexpensive, which blows my mind because they're just gorgeous spiders. They get very large, 7-8 inches supposedly. And you can usually find slings for $10, $15, which is quite cheap as far as I'm concerned. Hardy, good eaters, fast growers, and just, I think, one of the most striking tarantulas on the market today. And we'll just see. I know usually what happens when I do these videos is the minute I stop the video, they shoot out and grab something and hang out, and I feel like an idiot. So we'll just give her 1 minute. I don't think she's coming. So hopefully if anybody's watching this on YouTube, you can just pause it and get a good shot at her. So there's the Nhandu chromatus. Nhandu chromatus. I don't want to pronounce that wrong yet.